Hey, what's going on, folks? Here's my prediction for the Willie Monroe versus Gabriel Rosado fight. I feel like this should be an easy pick. Um, I'm picking Willie Monroe to win. I highly rate Willie Monroe. I do. Outside of Triple G, because Triple G destroys people that like to stand on the outside and try to box him. Um, Outside of Triple G, I don't really know who is gonna give him problems or who's gonna beat him at the middleweight in the middleweight division. You know, or even if you don't want to believe me on that front, I'm just trying to say that he's competitive against everybody with that type of skill and that type of slickness. He's hard to deal with, man. He's really hard to deal with. Like I said, Triple G just eats up people that stand on the outside with him. But the thing with Gabriel is every time he got in there with a very good boxer, he's always had problems. He's always had problems. And the thing with him is that the fights in which I thought he was doing very well in, those were against guys who can't box well. And let's face it. I mean, of recent time. I'm not talking about his Gulo time. That doesn't count. He said his reason why he didn't do well. Okay, fine. Let's throw that in the can. We're talking about recent times in past 3, 4 years. Yeah. Every time the people like Peter Quinlan can't box well at all. I mean, Danny Jacobs told you that. Um, who else? He had a competitive fight with somebody else. I really wish I could remember. Man, I really wish. Oh yeah, Jalen Love. Jalen Love is not that great of a boxer, and not only that, his defense is horrible. Jalen Love's defense is horrible, and those guys, they have poor defense. The two guys I'm talking about, they have poor defense, and they're not that great of boxers. They're okay. Okay, yeah, they're all right. They're not that great boxers. So those are the people he's had competitive fights with and got robbed. He definitely got robbed in that J.N. Love fight. That was ridiculous. But in the Peter Quinn, what was that, man? They stopped that fight way too early. I had to give up on the cards. But see, again, they can't buy. They don't even have the amount of skill Monroe has. Let's be honest for 5 seconds. I'm not trying to throw salt on these guys, if that's the best way to put it. I'm just being honest. Now, with Willie Monroe, it's a very skilled fighter. You've seen him. Okay, fine. His competition has not been that great, but when you show that level of skill, man, it's not too many people that can really mess with you. Granted, he's a southpaw, man. And at middleweight, let's be honest, at middleweight, where have you seen or what have you saw that suggests that Rosado has been a power puncher? I haven't seen, if I'm not mistaken, he hasn't knocked out anybody at middleweight. Fact check me on that one. I'm not really sure. He didn't hurt Clottey. Oh no, well he hurt Clottey, but he didn't knock him out. Who else did he fight? Brian Vera, that was at BKB. I mean, if you still want to count that, you can, but just be mindful in that fight. Vera did have to lose 8 pounds and come down to, to the middleweight limit. They fought Julio Chavez Jr. at Super. I'm just trying to run down the list because I can't really remember these guys. The other fella, he couldn't even hurt that. I won't say he hurt the guy. He couldn't knock him out. So I question his power at 160 as well. And again, like I'm gonna keep saying in this video, I'm just being realistic here. I'm not trying to be critical. Again, we're just trying to. This is for informational purposes. Whether you use it to make money or use it for leisure, just to say, hey, my friends, or hey, friends, I was able to bet on this fight and I got it over you. These are for informational purposes, nothing more. So, based on his record at middleweight, I don't know what suggests this. I haven't even seen him get many knockdowns at middleweight. This is Gabriel Rosado now. But to be fair to what Rosado's saying, to be totally fair, we don't know how much damage Willie Monroe took. I mean, can he still take a punch? He should be able to. I mean, if he keeps himself in good shape, I think he'll be alright. But, so so all that I said, I'm definitely picking Monroe, and for my betting people, just pick Monroe to win heads with Rosado by KO. But if you held a gun to my head, I'll just pick Willie Monroe to win the fight. I mean, again, I haven't seen anything in these past 4 years that suggests that Rosado has been able to deal with an actual boxer. But you never know, though. That's why I said, just hedge it by KO. You never know. Fernando Vargas might have taught him something new. I have not seen anything new so far, but you don't know. Because that's the thing. Under suffocating pressure, Willie Monroe kind of cracked against Triple G. Let's face it. He did. He unfortunately did. A little bit. But, I don't even beat him up about that because those are learning fights. That's where you learn. Be fair to Willie Monroe for 5 seconds. He jumped from Boxino level all the way up to fighting the best middleweight in the world at this current moment in time. That has a long amateur pedigree. That has a lot of power. That has a lot of skill. And, how was he supposed to look? I'm not saying he couldn't win that fight, but, those are learning fights. He at that point, I'm pretty sure he must have dealt with people trying to pressure him till he can't even breathe. So let's see. But, like I said, just about this stuff. I don't want to ramble on too long. For my betting people, Willie Monroe to win. Hedge with Rosado by KO. If you, again, like I said, second time now, if you had a gun to my head, I will have to go with Willie Monroe to win. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It is what it is. Won't be the first time, won't be the last. Peace.